Hello everybody, welcome back, welcome if you're new. Today we're gonna be mowing a few of the yards around here, at the house over there, and then maybe, just maybe, at my house. But Granddad's out there mowing hay. We've got a bunch of Sudan planted. I'm gonna move the Tahoe right now. It's a bit strange driving this thing again. Gonna parallel park. I'm gonna try and be good at this. Retry that. Yeah, we're gonna be mowing a few of the yards. I figured I might as well record that while Granddad's mowing hay, and then I might record a bit of the mowing once I'm mowing. I'm gonna try and get a different mount set up so that you all can see the hay going into the disc vine instead of just seeing all the windrows and what they look like when they're done. I'm gonna put these keys up. Knees mowing with the John Deere. I'm gonna be mowing with the Exmark. The other day, we set up our bush hog. We've got a bat wing. It's right over there. But we bush hogged that field down low and then another field down low because the grass was just getting a little bit too tall for the poor cows. Yeah, might as well shut up and let y'all see. Alright everybody, today I'm trying something a little bit different from what I'm all used to, and instead of putting some strange music I got from a random website online, I decided I would try and do a voiceover instead. And throughout the video, you're going to notice I do a lot more voiceovers because I'm trying to get more away from the music side and talk to you all a little bit more, because I have to cut so much out of these videos to make them friendly for YouTube. But you'll notice that the GoPro is a little bit diagonal or sideways at all times, and I really tried to make it straight. I don't know why it wouldn't go that way, but I did try my hardest. And you'll also notice that the GoPro's tilted down, like towards my hands and feet a little bit more than I would like it to have been. I'm not sure why that is, because I used my phone and the mirrors of the vehicles as a way to see if the GoPro was seeing sort of what my eyes were seeing, but it was pointed down a lot more than I would like it. Yeah, I had to cut a lot of content out of this. There was a lot of decent talking, but I would prefer to keep what's important. And you'll see right there, the mailman just went by. Not to be confused with mailman, my dad, but the mailman. And you'll see in a second that I have to move the wagon on the way back down right up here. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Well, hello everyone. We gotta move the wagon. Probably gonna put it right back where it was. Yeah, I'll sit you all down. There we go. Let's see. I'll bear it down a little bit more.
Yeah, I can mow around it. There we go.
That wagon was a little bit more weight than I anticipated it being, especially with only one person pushing it, as we normally have 2 or maybe even 3 whenever we have to move something by hand. And you'll see I have to move the wagon and our hay tedder, which spreads out the grass so that it dries a lot quicker in the sun, and that helps us to make dry hay, or maybe even when it's thick enough, wet hay. But we have to move those 2, and then me and my granny have to move the Allis-Chalmers WC that I have, which I can tell you all a lot more about in a few minutes. But the next time lapse I do will have audio so you can enjoy the mowing, and I really do hope you enjoy it. See you all in a few.
Hello everybody. I'm back. Had to get off. We've got to move the tedder. So I'll set you all down and then I'll try to move it. There should work. Move the tedder. Gotta pick this up. I want the tires back. Right about there. Just a few gentle and easy pulls. And then I set it on the front jack. Scoop that one into place. Yeah, should be pretty good. Alright everybody, we are in the Tahoe now. Gonna make a delivery to Granddad while he's out mowing the field. I'll go deliver this to him. I'm sure he's been waiting for something like this. Oh, his mirror's messed up. My bad, had to sneeze. Get ready to stick a gun. And I can walk right over here. It's thick stuff. But you can see on these right here, he's got bites taken out of them. Parts of all the leaves are gone. Like, look at this. This one's bad. It's a good thing we decided to mow it today and the weather worked out. I just hope it keeps on working out, but look at this stuff. About as thick as can be. This will make real good baleage. I'd love to be able to show you all the crazy things we have to do just for some Sudan. Oh, knocked y'all down. Now, a few years back, we grew a type of Sudan that wasn't grass like this. We grew a type of Sudan that was more like corn. And it grew, I don't even know, about 6 feet tall. I mean, it was crazy.
Now that Sudan that we planted was made specifically to be more like a grass type, so that it would be good to feed our cows. The other type of Sudan would have been better as a grass silage, in more of like a silage pit or a silo. And we don't have a silage pit or silo. We typically bag our silage whenever we do it. This year we decided against bagging any silage and instead planting Sudan so we could get good baleage. And at the time of publishing this video, we've already raked, baled, and wrapped all of this baleage. And I don't know the exact amount we got, but I'm quite sure it was either a little above or close to 200 bales. And our bales are 4 by 5 feet. That means we make them 5 feet tall and 4 feet across, so that they aren't too big for our tractors to move. And speaking of tractors, you're about to see me and my granny move the Allis-Chalmers WC. I had to cut out a lot of the actual moving of the tractor because there wasn't really much to see. I just put the GoPro down on the seat and started pushing. But I do hope you all enjoy seeing this. I'll talk more about the tractor in a second.
Alright, we gotta move the tractor. It's sitting right where we gotta mow. I'll take it out of gear. I'll make sure it's out of gear. It is, and then we push it. I mean, my hand's dirty. That's for sure. Might as well get back to mowing.
Earlier, during the last time lapse, I was going to say that in the time lapse before that, the GoPro ran out of battery right as I parked the mower and was ready to shut it off. I went to shut it off and it didn't make a beep, and I was wondering what was going on until I saw that it wouldn't turn on, and I pulled the battery out and put a new one in and it worked just fine. So that worked out very well for me. And you're seeing that through this video, I spent hours outside and I was getting a really bad sunburn. I should have applied a little bit more sunscreen than I did at the beginning and kept on applying it throughout the day, but I was a little bit too busy. And it may have helped if I also had worn long sleeves. That would have made it a little bit easier to prevent myself from turning red. But the sunburn is still on me right now. Hopefully it goes to a tan instead of just doing all that for nothing. Right now you're seeing me mow what's going to be my sister's house. It's right next to the farm. We're working on it right now, getting it just good enough to live in so that she can do all of her housely duties. She'll be close to the farm though, so we'll be able to get any help we need at any time we need it. Typically we get help whenever we go on vacations, and the person who's helping, they always have to feed the cattle and the calves, and the cattle get something that we call TMR, or total mixed ration. Whenever we have silage put out, we typically put in about 1 wet bale, 1 dry bale, and then a bunch of silage. However, we didn't put any out, so instead right now we're using some millet from the previous year, and whenever the Sudan is done fermenting, we'll start using it as the wet bale, and then we might put in another wet bale, and then finally a dry bale. And we typically make more wet bales than we do dry bales because they're better feed for our cattle and they don't waste it as much. For our baler, we have a John Deere 458 Mega Wide Plus. It's a silage special edition, which means that it can pick up wet hay without bogging down too bad. And whenever we were baling the hay, it sort of had a minor breakdown and one of the bearings seemed to go bad. So we're taking it to the mechanic soon to get that looked at. We just had to get through this bit of hay, and hopefully after that it would work very well. I do hope you all are enjoying my commentary. I do try really hard to make it the best I can, and I'm just making sure that I'm talking about things that make sense to talk about right now. Like the Allis Chalmers that I said I was going to tell you all a little bit more about. It is a World War II era Allis Chalmers Model WC, and we bought it from the Kentucky Ag Commissioner. His name is Ryan Quarles. We bought this tractor from him in 2018, and it was only, I want to say, late 2020 whenever I first got it running, because we had it in the shop trying to get an electric start put on it, and then nothing would charge the battery. So instead of using that electric start that we spent money on and tried to get working, I just decided I would try and start it like my grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents did. Yeah, it has a hand crank in the front. You have to push it in and then rotate it downwards in hopes that maybe it will start. And the reason why it's parked at my sister's house is because I was trying to take it down the road and it ran out of gas. It is a gas tractor. It uses leaded gas, which is what is typically used in boats now. But back whenever my tractor was made, people were using leaded gas all the time in all of their vehicles. And it's a wonderful tractor. And right now I'm going to park the mower, then I'll get to moving the truck. And I do hope you all enjoy.
I'll move the truck and then I believe that'll be the end of this video, because I do believe I should go inside and kind of take care of this sunburn. I thought I might want to move my tractor back to where it was, but then I remembered that thing is heavy. It's way too much work to just move. So I'll wait until my dad gets me some leaded gas.
Bad people. Don't get me wrong, they were good people, but they were sick.
And then I can pour that in there and just move it with engine power instead. I don't want to block the way right there, so I'll probably just stick it right up here like we normally do. I don't know why this mirror has sort of a sepia tone to it. It's really weird. I'm sure it ain't nothing much though, because I mean you can still see out of it. It just looks like them movies whenever they try to depict Mexico. They just film somewhere hot and then throw a sepia filter on it, and then they're like, look at this, it's Mexico. I always find that really funny. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, it's something a little bit different than what y'all are normally used to. I wanted to film hay, but we had to mow yards and I had the GoPro over, so I figured I might as well. I'm gonna try and record videos of all of that being completely and fully tedded, raked, and baled if we're gonna ted. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you don't like it, and if you do like it, check out our other videos, and if you like those, might as well subscribe. I don't really have a schedule for uploading. I'm trying to eventually, but our internet just does not allow it. We wouldn't be able to do anything at home. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.